Yes, we'll get started here. We can just chop it up a little bit, though. I have a couple topics. I mean, I went shooting this past weekend. For one of the first times I went shooting, my second time in life. Shot a shotgun. Since Dan has apparently been shooting his entire life is what he said. His entire life. I do know he has we won't go into the guns, but I do know he has some wild guns.
My door kicked in by the fucking
the
ATF.
ATF. Well, I mean, the fuck Cuomo part, but I mean, you wouldn't be alone now. But went shooting. It was actually exhilarating. So now I might be a strong proponent of the Second Amendment. Not really, but I do like shooting, and I shot the clays. I got I think it was 7 in the first round and 9 in the second round.
Desmond's about 2 weeks out from having a 2A flag on his car.
I don't know about all that now. I was thinking, since we have so many AI advancements in this world right now, I'm like, there has to be AI advancements of getting gun control under control. I'm like, they now have AI that can predict social unrest. So, but basically a bunch of niggas on Twitter are in one spot and they saying some crazy shit, then they can tell oh, there might be a riot. If they can do that, why can't they put everyone in the system who has a pistol permit or a license to have a gun, whatever you need? Why can't they track you and be like, well, hey, we see this nigga's talking a bunch of crazy stuff about destroying the world, shooting up schools. Maybe let's revoke his license.
Well, that one's easy. Criminals don't have licenses to carry guns.
Well, this is also what I was thinking of too. Why, if they could check family members, they could follow family members that might have guns too, and then say, hey, if this person acts up and they had access to your gun, you get in trouble.
Well, that already is a thing.
That's a thing?
That is a thing.
Well, I never heard of that before. I've never heard of that. So, if my mama has a gun and
you act up, you take her gun.
I take her gun, she can get in trouble?
She can get in trouble for not locking the gun up properly.
So basically, you're saying
could
you
even
have
be
to have a gun safe.
In a sense, you could even be an accomplice,
But I haven't seen. I mean, maybe I don't follow it enough. I haven't seen a lot of the school shooters though. They locking their parents up. They locking they family members up if they get caught with a gun.
That recent one, I think they're trying to go after the parents. I think that one was an easy. Well, I think that one was an easy one where everyone could see.
Which one was this?
The one out in Colorado.
Oh yeah.
I think
it's always sad too.
I think it was pretty clear that the parents knew that
he or she had access to the gun.
But it's not always just getting it from the parents. Guns are not hard to buy just on the streets.
Well, apparently not. I mean, I was using the shotgun. They said it was a $400 shotgun that can be bought. I mean, you don't have to have a license to have a shotgun. No. So, but I will say, regardless of anything, AI is definitely catching up people that they can do things like that. So I was surprised we don't have anything like that yet. But shooting a gun, for those who don't know, who may be afraid of guns, and a lot of people have a false, I don't know, what's that, conceived notions about how bad guns are. It was actually pretty fucking fun to shoot. I won't lie. It was very fun to shoot. My shoulder was fucked. My shoulder was, I had all bruised. Everyone's shoulder was. I'm like, I would definitely go do that again. I may have to actually join a gun club. Be the only Negro there. Well, where we live. But join a gun club.
They are pretty fun.
But either way, I also saw today that they're putting Josh Allen on the Madden cover. You see that?
I did see that.
How do you feel about that?
I mean,
you believe in the
I
Madden
think
curse?
It's pretty sweet, but I don't know if there might be a curse out there.
I also think it's I have all the love in the world for Josh. Obviously, I live here. He's done amazing things. But I also think that it might be a little premature, in my opinion.
Definitely premature.
I think it's definitely premature.
Well,
I think
Mahomes made it, right?
That's what I was asking. Find out if Mahomes made it or not. If Allen made it before Mahomes, that's an issue. But I'm pretty sure Mahomes is made. I think Joe Burrow could have been in the conversation too. He went to the Super Bowl and they just signed that.
Here's a cool fact.
Go ahead.
Brady and Mahomes are the only players to ever be on the cover twice.
Wow.
So Mahomes already been on
the
it
cover
twice
in his short career. That's crazy. To think he's been on it twice. And Mahomes is only 20, I think he's 26, 27, and to be on it twice already.
He's already won 2 Super Bowls, right?
I know, yeah.
So go ahead. Put him on there.
Put him on it. Go off. Go off, Josh. I hope that with the did you know he's they've been speculating about his new girlfriend? He dating that model, whatever. I looked up her name. Her name is, I think, Haley or some shit.
Yeah, Haley.
Have we seen her? She bad?
She's all right.
She's all right? I mean, I wouldn't expect anything less from Josh Allen. I'm just saying, after all that happened with Britt Will, allegedly, I would imagine that we would
Haley Steinfeld.
Haley Steinfeld. Stay a little focused nowadays. But he is focused. He's only been the most focused he's focused on football in a while, which is great to hear. Because there was a lot of swirling things surrounding that last year before the playoff game. I'm sure people from Buffalo have heard it already. But she's completely off her Instagram. They done.
I mean, she was bad too.
But Haley Steinfeld, she's all right too?
She's all right.
She's all right.
I'm looking at her right now.
We'll show a picture of her. She all right. But I just hope he stays focused. And we need to bring – I think this is the window right here. I said our window had passed last year, and I don't want to sound pessimistic, but there are a lot of good teams in the AFC, and it's quite scary. You still have Mahomes. You still have Burrow. You still have Lamar, who just got his contract. You got – I almost said Favre. Aaron Rodgers, who just went to the Jets. Tua, if he can, keep his head on, literally, will be all right. And I forget, who else is in the the Patriots, of course, but I don't think Mac Jones is it. And, it's going to be a tough division. It always is. The NFC is always easier, in my opinion, than the AFC right now. It's kind of traded sides. But we'll do the best we can. What's been happening in Daniel's life? You got any current events, current topics you've been thinking about? You talk about the eyeglasses, whatever the fuck they are.
The Apple Vision Pros. Those always look intense.
They look intense. I think they're intensely too expensive.
I am a big fan of anything Apple, and you can just put it right in my.
People.
You can just honestly pre-order it.
$3,500.
They got my account info.
Well, they have everyone's account info. They have our lives.
Bill me.
They have all of our lives. You think it's that worth it?
I mean, it looked pretty sick.
I mean, they did look dope. I mean, Apple is just such a monopoly when it comes down to it, because obviously there's been glasses out for a while. You have the Facebook, the Meta Quest. I think
maybe I'm not
Google came out with the glasses too.
Maybe I'm not too into all these glasses. I mean, those ones look sick.
We bought my mom the VR glasses, the Meta Quest. I know we brought her VR, whichever ones they are. I forget which ones they were. But
you're saying that all these other ones do the same shit Apple's does?
Most of the time, the technology is Apple's behind. Most of the time, they just copy someone else who's already done it. But it looks nice and sleek, and you love the name, so you choose it.
Fair.
That's pretty much what I feel about Apple. I'm not saying they make everything very convenient and very simple, everything sleek, clean. Their marketing's nice, but does it do that much more than what the other companies do? I don't know. If you really want blue messages, I mean, I won't lie. We have been desensitized. If you got a green message, I might not trust you.
I ain't texting back.
You ain't texting back. See, that's the problem. That's the
I almost got scared the other day. I got this girl's number. I went to text it, and it took a little bit too long going blue. It almost took a little bit too long, and I almost hit the X. See, and then all of a sudden, it went green. I said, oh.
Text go green nowadays.
Yeah.
Text go green.
I was like... This is getting tricky.
We are a very first world problem. You got green messages, unless you're going back and forth between two Android people. But, I mean, I will say FaceTime is nice.
What did you see?
You can Skype no more.
You're going to be able to leave FaceTime voicemails now.
That's dope.
Facemails.
That's facemails.
Honestly, I can't believe it took that long.
I am too, because they could have been doing it for a while. Facemails, it's fire. That sounds fire. I can only imagine, like, if y'all don't know,
if it doesn't say facemail in my phone, I'm fucking pissed.
Yeah, if you don't know Dan, he'll leave some drunk ass voicemails. Facemail about to be a new frontier. New frontier. People are gonna save these facemails, play them on screens for his birthday next year, since he chose to use some questionable photos of me this year.
Oh,
I'm gonna use some facemails of him next year.
I didn't think about that. That's not.
Exactly.
It's not ideal for the.
It's not ideal, but it's not gonna stop you from taking them. I was also thinking this shit because I was searching through my bag today. And I found a packet of Blue Chew, and I was just thinking to myself, where the fuck did this come from? That's not something I need. Then I remembered that one day I was over Dan's house, and he just dropped a packet of Blue Chew in my front pocket of my backpack.
I'll try anything twice.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. I was gonna ask, do you think in society now, our over-sexualized society, all these thirst traps. This will be I'm gonna continue on with this because I got an extending thought. That
I'll give you something extending.
The marketing, relax. The marketing for these is now almost geared towards younger people.
Oh, 100%.
When they don't really need it and shouldn't need it. So this is a valid question. I want to find out.
We don't need it, but we want it.
But how did you get turned on to Blue Chews?
It was what's it? The Logan Paul podcast.
He said he uses them?
I mean, it's one of his ads. Nobody over the age of like 35 is listening to that. 100%.
Yeah, no, you're right about that. But then why? That's a problem.
Well, now that Desmond is out here exposing all my secrets.
I know you stopped though. We'll make it clear. He don't take them no more.
Once in a while.
Once in a while, when the going gets rough and the going gets tough.
When you're on a pretty weekend bender.
15 high noons and a bottle of Moscato, you may need to choose something blue.
You're gonna need one. Faux show.
Speaking of the younger generations being over-sexualized in society, as we now have Instagram, which is essentially porn.
Twitter.
Well, Twitter has porn. Instagram is soft porn. And Snapchat is porn that goes away.
Those ones are my favorite.
We did a little research not too long ago for research purposes. Posted a poll on Instagram, and one thing women said for red flags. We asked what their red flags were, and y'all had many. I'll just say there were plenty of red flags.
Y'all had a heyday and a half.
Heyday and a half. I couldn't post them all, but I was talking to a girl, and they say that a red flag is being in every girl's likes. But I posed an issue with this. I had a problem with this because the way I found this girl was thirst traps, which I liked her pictures.
And I'm going to like them again.
So I'm trying to figure out why she gets to the point in which now she talks to me every week, but yet she doesn't follow me anymore on Instagram because she says my name is next to the like button too much of these pictures. I don't
even understand what that means.
I be liking too many thoughts.
No, I get what it means, but I don't get what it means.
You can do it, but if I show a little support,
can't I?
We not buying the OnlyFans. I'm not buying the OnlyFans.
I might be, but
he might be. Whatever the subscription might be. I'm not buying the OnlyFans. I'm just saying I'll show my support by double tapping. Is that such a bad thing? Have you ever gotten in trouble for double tapping?
Always.
Because his name is usually next to the picture I'm about to like, so I go ahead and like it too.
It's like, if my name ain't there, his name is.
The treacherous twins are out here just showing support to all the, as many as we can. I'm not. I don't slide in DMs like that. I see what you brothers be sending the DMs, and it's a little scary.
It is scary.
It's very
especially
scary.
what I send when I'm a couple noons deep.
You be wilding. Hopefully it's in vanish mode, but it's not in vanish mode.
I don't even know how to do that.
Yeah, you swipe up. Allegedly, I don't really know how to do that.
Allegedly, I don't really care. I'm gonna send it either way.
Yeah, I mean, full send it. I don't have a problem with sending it, but I be seeing.
I might even the next day emphasize.
Couldn't emphasize that.
Can't even. Yeah,
couldn't emphasize that. I mean, I'm just saying that I've seen what these brothers be sending, and y'all should be ashamed of yourself. I had my friend.
I'm not that. I don't think I send anything shameful. I just send stupid, funny ass shit.
Which works
because I laugh. But some of you boys, y'all need to
check
chill.
yourself. Your mama would be ashamed. Also, I've seen some stuff where some dude was like, "Kiss me now," almost like some oh, we about to get married. Forever hold your peace.
That's some. What's that dude's name that used to just walk in the room of pedophiles?
to catch a predator.
That's some Chris Hansen shit.
That's what I'm saying. Now I'm trying to figure out now what would make a girl answer you back. When you look back at that, I saw one of my friends. This dude had been putting hard eyes, sending DMs for a year and a half with no response. This is a PSA to all y'all people doing that. Stop it. They don't like it. They think it's creepy. I think it's creepy. Like I said, your mama think it's creepy. Probably should stop doing it. Men can never gain any power back in this world until you stop paying for the OnlyFans.
Yo, I like this support. Same way I'm hitting that like button, I'm going to support you.
I'm not supporting that way. You're not getting a subscription from me. Now, how many at any given time have you been subscribed to?
I kind of just buy the content. I don't really subscribe.
Oh, the
I just buy it,
videos
once in a while, I'll be like, here's $20, girl. Go off. Give 15.
Get you something nice.
Give 15% to your manager.
Which is OnlyFans.
Goodbye.
$17.50 they probably get, something like $18.50.
Yeah, I mean, go off.
Get
your mocha.
That's the go off.
Get your mocha in the morning.
Do it. Get your mocha in the morning.
Start your day.
Coca.
I don't drink coffee no more.
You don't drink coffee no more? These things.
But they got me hooked on the green tea. So it don't even matter. They still get my money.
See, these things, I will say, shout out to Celsius. If you want to sponsor, brother, holla at me. But
yeah, those are bad for you. But yeah, shout out Celsius. Kill my brother.
Are they bad for you?
They bad for you.
Who said that?
People that be drinking them every day.
Well, if you drink a Red Bull every day or a Monster every day, it's probably bad for you too.
I don't
every day. But either way,
yeah.
Their rise to like popularity has been amazing because I didn't have to
all
see one
the
ad.
Girls with the big asses were at the gym with them, fucking drinking them on TikTok.
That's the greatest.
Instagram.
That's the influencers. Because I didn't even see a girl with a fat ass in one. I just saw them in the little the freezer at the gas station. They got a whole freezer full, and I'm like, what is this?
Now they do. They didn't back in the beginning.
When did it start? Probably
Literally, people just chugging them in the gym, bro.
Well, that's what Drew says. He drinks them before the gym.
Drew. I don't think they're that good. They make me...
Bro, there's mad flavors. Hella flavors.
They make me, like, lightheaded and shit.
It's only got 10 calories.
No, they make you... I can't think when I drink them.
I can think better.
You're going to just name drop on the pod?
Oh, she's dope. And one day she made a joke. She was like, I'm working out. And I'm like, what do you mean? She sent a picture of a Celsius. And it goes, essential energy, accelerates metabolism, burns body fat. I'm like, I don't think that's how it works, but kudos.